What's up, guys? I'm back. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while since y'all seen me make a video like this before, but I just wanted to come in here and speak to y'all, let y'all know what I think about, just like a little recap real quick of the last Royal Rumble that we had, and just tell people like updates about my streams and whatnot, and how I'm gonna go about this wrestling stuff real quick. But as a quick recap though, first we had the Women's Royal Rumble. I mean, it's so many more things I could say after just listening to other people and looking through it, but I'm gonna try my best not to make this too long. But overall, I did enjoy the Women's Royal Rumble. I did. I did enjoy the length of it. I enjoyed it. I mean, I do feel like it was filled up with too many NXT stars. I do find it weird how they use literally everybody you can think of for NXT. They champion everything, but we went to the men's side and there was no NXT people. It was TNA. You had Joe Hendry from TNA, but you ain't have anything NXT. So that was weird. Like why we couldn't get the NXT champion. Like, we couldn't even get Trick Williams. But the female card was just stacked with just NXT, 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 NXT. And it shows how the main roster is just not really being worked on and developed too much. It's a lot of people that could have showed up too in there. Like, why is Jay Cargill not there? Like, why? No Kane Carter, no Katana Chance. You know, I don't know what's up with that. But you use people like Maxine and stuff. I also found that a little weird. Like, why was Maxine used, Otis used, but Akira Tozawa wasn't used, nor was R Truth used. Akira Tozawa gets beat up and then replaced. Like, but overall, the women's Royal Rumble though I think overall was good. Overall, it started off slow. I mean, fast, right? No, it started slow and then it ended kind of quick. That was crazy to see all of them in the ring all at once. And then all of a sudden we had like 6 eliminations all at once and stuff like that. So that was crazy to see. Charlotte winning was predictable though. I will admit that was predictable. Her coming back just out of nowhere just to win it over someone else that probably been there working harder is a little annoying. Because we already know on Raw on Netflix tonight, she might say it tonight. I'm coming for Tiffany. We might see Tiffany on there tonight. 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna be any real stuff. I doubt it. What else I want to say? Oh, and Nikki Bella number 30 was such a boring boo. Like that was just come on now. Nikki Bella was in the last one. Like she ain't even doing nothing to develop her character or nothing, and then nothing. You don't add her in nothing. Did you just throw her in at number 30? Like I think both the number 30s were just boos. Like, come on, Nikki Bella could have came in way sooner. But the Motor City Machine Guns match, that match, there's not much to say about it. I don't think it's a match that should have honestly been on the card. That was like really like a SmackDown match, using the Street Profits to stop it, but not using them in the Royal Rumble or doing anything else with them. It's just really ridiculous. Nothing. I mean, it didn't right. Nothing really good about this one. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Like, oh yeah, I did get my predictions wrong, but hey, it's good to think about things and come up with theories and stuff like that. Because sometimes the connections we make be right. So me being wrong about that, I'm not gonna let that get me down. I'm not always right. A lot of times I am right, but sometimes we get them wrong. One thing I did notice though, well, I've been saying this for a long time, but this is very true even to this day. Whenever Triple H books a show, it's always at least one surprise. That's what it kind of tends to be. It tends to be, it's like majority of the matches tend to be predictable, and then you'll get that one surprise that you wouldn't expect. See, but I was thinking that the surprise was going to be Sami Zayn winning. I thought KO beating um Cody wasn't much of a surprise because I could tell his time is almost up. He won't probably make it past WrestleMania, but and that's what I thought, because that would have been a surprise too if Sami Zayn would have won. But as we can see, the surprise of the night was Jey Uso winning. See, it's always one. I just couldn't fully figure it out. But hey, KO got messed up in a messed up way. The match was still enjoyed. I enjoyed it in at least some type of manner, and at least Cody got his get back. I'm gonna keep it real. I'd rather Cody had the belt than KO. Seriously. Um, and last but not least, the men's Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble overall was the greatest one of the greatest match of that show. I enjoyed it a lot more honestly than some of the last ones, and I think it was because of just who was in it. Roman and then you got Punk, and then you got like some newer people like Penta and stuff. Everybody kind of got their little time to shine. Fatu, you run Strowman back. Overall, I enjoyed it. It did have some other people in there that, kind of was just thrown in there. But at the same time, it did kind of get turned up. I had a feeling Roman was gonna lose though. When he came out in number 16, I was like, oh man, I don't think he gonna win this. Cause y'all brung out Roman kind of early. Y'all did. Y'all brung him out right after Joe Henry. He was number 15. And here come Roman right afterwards. Like what? Y'all couldn't save Roman for at least like number 20 or something like that, right? At least number 20, you know, because the end wasn't so popping. That was the only thing though. It's like the last five people wasn't that great. We got Dominic, Damian, Logan, number 30. That was a boo. It didn't kind of end too great. It did. It's like right after 20, it hyped up a little bit. We got John Cena at 23. I say the best part about this men's Royal Rumble was just the unpredictableness. That's why unpredictable is good. We get so used to, just like with all the other matches, those were pretty predictable though. They were. They kind of were. Charlotte winning is pretty predictable. Cody winning is pretty predictable. You know, but Jay winning was a shock. Now I can totally see why people are a little upset. Besides other reasons, because let's be honest, Jay Uso got haters too, even though no matter how over he is. But I can see it a little bit because it is weird how you would have Jay lose to Gunther, and then send him out here to win Royal Rumble, but you just literally lost to Gunther clean. So it's like you're not really built. You could have did a better job building Jay, and 9 times out of time 10, he's just gonna rematch Gunther more than likely, right? I do believe if they rematch, Jay might take that title though. Because I think one of the main reasons why Mr. Ace did let Jay win is because he just wanted to at least let one minority shine, just to be like, oh, well, I'm not doing nothing with minorities. So he gave it to the most over one that he had, just so nobody would be like, oh, he's not booking for them. You know, I already find it weird that it wasn't a lot of male NXT talent on there. I do. Well, no Trick Williams, no Obi Femi. That was a little weird to me. But then Joe Hendry comes in. But overall, the unpredictableness, I think barely anybody called Jay winning. I mean, even when it was down to Logan and Jay and Cena, even then you didn't know if he was gonna win. Like it just really had you on the edge of the seat, no matter who you thought was gonna win. I mean, just Logan Paul being there, I know was just shaking people. Thank goodness they ain't let him win, because clear as day, Logan Paul can just get a title shot out of nowhere, like he's done many times in the past. Most of the time that's what Logan do. He just come on the scene, say who he want to fight, get a title shot. Like he don't really wrestle no regular matches, so he shouldn't definitely not be winning. I know a lot of people are upset about John losing, but more than likely they're gonna write John into something else. It's not over with for John. He's gonna be in maybe even Elimination Chamber. There's gonna be some storyline, something being written, and he's gonna be added in. I don't think this is his last shot. We'll see. And yeah, Jay winning was actually cool though. It was actually a good thing to me to see Jay win, because again, it wasn't expected, and the dude is extremely over. But I think a lot of people are disappointed though because of the outcome. But I think we shouldn't worry too much about that, because most of those other players like yourself, your CM Punks, your Roman, and all of that, most of them is probably gonna get written into some storyline anyways, for real. And honestly, I do believe that if Jay rematches Gunther, I do believe he will win this. I really do. I mean, you won the Royal Rumble now. Let's not waste this. That'd be a complete waste. And that'd be a sight to see. But so that's about the end of that, man. Now, when it comes to for the people who stayed to the end of this, I mean, I'm just kind of disappointed though, because of my last live stream I did. Like I put like over 2 hours into it, and it was a big event, and it don't even get as many views as the SmackDown one I did. And it's crazy because the SmackDown one that I did normally gets the least views. When I do SmackDown, I normally get the least views. But for some odd reason, okay, it got like 200. But then when I do the pay-per-view, which was a big event, I get, a stream over and now I'm like less than 100. So I'm just in my mind, like, what is going on? Like the fact that this isn't consistent, and I feel like my channel is really being held back, man. That's why I was getting irritated, because I really am putting time into this, and I really do want to see it grow and be something. But if YouTube is gonna hold me back and only let my normal audience watch, because that's why I feel like it's like a lot of times you'll get traffic from searches and stuff like that, and I think they just didn't promote me even in searches or nothing. So I got like my normal audience, and again, I'm trying to grow things, and then I put all that time in, and I felt like it was really good. It was better than the SmackDown one I did, right? That one was better and had more time, but it only is over slightly 100. Like, here it go. Then I do Raw tonight, and what is that gonna be, less than 50? Like, this is YouTube is definitely doing something. They're definitely holding my stuff back. It definitely is. And I don't know. The only way I think I can fix it, honestly, is just by stopping all my wrestling content on here and then making a wrestling channel that's to 100% wrestling, and then just go with that. I think that's the only thing I can do that might help, instead of using this channel, which seems like doesn't really get promoted, or they don't really want growing like that anyways. That's what I might do to fix it. Now, until then, I'll probably do some reviews. Definitely, you might see a review. Or if I really feel like doing the stream, like really, I do like doing them, but it is annoying to not see the proper growth and consistency that most channels get. Like, clear as day, that should have had at least 3 more than that. Like, I mean, I used to get, like, when I did which one was that? That was like a week or so. No, not a week or so ago. Dang, which one was it? The pay-per-view where Solo was all on it and they was all in the car? What was that, Bad Blood or something? Man, I almost got like 1,000 views for that. And I stayed consistent. That's just the thing. I do be consistent. And then all of a sudden now I'm barely getting 100 for an event that was better than that, that I put more time and effort into. Yeah, something is definitely going on. Something is definitely going on. And I think that's the only way I can fix it. And besides, YouTube works better like that anyways, though. It does. Like, most channels that really kind of thrive and do something, majority of the time, those are channels that just stick to just one thing. And then, so this channel right here, I'm probably just going to turn this channel and just to like my vlog channel or whatever other little stuff for a live stream chat channel or whatever, until I figure out whatever this one can do. Because that's what I'm really thinking about. But, I'll be paying attention. I'll probably get more updates in the future. I still appreciate anybody and everybody who support me. Much love. Please hit that like button. You already know. Just some quick updates. And yeah, and a quick little recap. And I'll talk to y'all later, man. Please support the channel. I'll see you guys later. Peace.